Hello, everyone. So, this again has been a pretty exciting week in the world of Gen AI. So, take a look at the top Gen AI headlines of the week in the series Gen AI Pulse with me, Laxmi. So, let's get started. So, Anthropic announces their new model, Claude 2, for US and UK. So, they claim that Claude 2 has improved performance, longer responses, and it can be accessed via both the API and a Claude.ai website. But what makes it most interesting is the context length. Users can now input up to 100K tokens in each prompt. This means that Claude can work over hundreds of pages of documents, and this could even be a book. And similarly, the kind of output Claude can generate has also become longer. So what I did was I kind of played around with Claude, looked at its mathematical reasoning and a few other things. So let me show you what I tried out. So first started off with a mathematical reasoning. So a company sold a total of $640 in gift boxes, and then if and given the price of one, we are asking it how many gift boxes were sold. So pretty good reasoning out here, and the answer is correct. And then again, what I did was in one of my previous videos, I had written a open AI function call to extract structured data from text. So I kind of used the same text and asked Claude to extract all individuals mentioned in the article, including their names, birthdays, profession, and home country. So the response I got was pretty interesting. So it came up with the profession, and then age and birthday for Federer, but for other players it says no age or birthday is given. And then it tells me that the article does not provide the specific birthdays of the other three players. Yeah. So what I did was then I said, okay, can you do some external research and fetch the birthdays of all the four players? And then I was able to get all of these values. Quite impressive. Then comes the fun part. So I said, I want to bake a chocolate cake. Can you provide the recipe in Malayalam, which is one of the languages which is spoken in India, and that's my mother tongue. And I got the recipe in Malayalam. So hopefully I can try it over the weekend. Then comes something very interesting. So what I did is I went to the web and then I just looked at a sample invoice, right? So a typical one with all invoice number, order number, the dates, the amounts, the address, and so on. So, and then what I asked Claude to do is to summarize this document. So I just uploaded the PDF out there. There's no other processing to be done. And again, it pulls out all the fields from this document. So I don't have API access as yet, but if I get it, then again, these are some of the use cases that I'm going to play around with and see how the results are. And today, Bard announced an update to their existing version. And now Bard is available in over 40 new languages. And it has also expanded to more places, including all the 27 countries in European Union and Brazil. So, um, and then this article goes on to talk about the different features that have been added out there. I played around with few of them, and I'll just show you, what I saw. So first is you can upload an image, and then I uploaded the picture of Titanic sinking, and then I asked that, can you explain this image? And then I got a response saying that the image you send me is a sinking ship at night. The ship is most likely the RMS Titanic, and then goes on to, give an explanation. So again, you have the option where You can play out the response, like as in you can listen to this response. So that is one option. You have the option to share this document uh, with others, and you also have an option to kind of copy it or report a legal issue. I then went on uh, to to the next question. Can you suggest a title for the same? Again, I got few titles out there for that. So then comes something called a modify response, where we can ask Bard to make this response either shorter, longer, simpler, more casual, or more professional, right? So these are some of the features which are being added by Bard that I've been trying out. We also have the ability to rename our chats, or pin our conversations with Bard. This pinning option, I guess, is quite useful, especially because when you've tried out a lot of experiments and you kind of want to go back into the one of interest, this is going to be quite helpful. And with Bard, what I also understood is that the code, the Python code, we can export it not just to Colab, but also to Replit. So that also kind of makes life easier. Again, XAI. So Elon Musk announced the XAI yesterday, 12th of June, and he says the goal is to understand the true nature of the universe, right? So I am looking forward to the Twitter Spaces chat tomorrow and see what is in store, right? And yeah, so next is again a very interesting article by Bill Gates that I came across on LinkedIn, which is like how to manage risks of AI, right? So he says that the world has learned a lot about handling problems caused by uh, breakthrough innovations, right? And a couple of lines that I really loved in that is that we are now in the earlier stages of another profound change, the age of AI. It's analogous to those uncertain times before speed limits and seatbelts. AI is changing so quickly that it isn't clear what is happening next. We are facing big questions raised by the way the current technology works, the way people will use it for ill intent, and the ways AI will change us as a society and as individuals, right? And then he goes on to say that it's clear to me that the future of AI is not as grim as some people think or as rosy as others think. The risks are real, but I'm optimistic that they can be managed. So that's what Bill Gates says. And he says that, we'll need to adapt old laws and adopt new ones, just as existing laws against fraud had to be tailored to the online world. So I guess, change is going to be the only constant thing, as they say, and then we need to kind of learn to embrace it. So that's all I have for this week, and I'll be sharing the links of all of these articles in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.